Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the place where you feel the most comfortable, the place where you relax after a long day, where you feel safe, calm, and yourself. Because today we are talking about something very personal and very simple, your home.
Yes, your home is not just walls and a roof. It is a place full of feelings, memories, and small daily moments. And talking about your home in English is one of the easiest and most useful ways to start speaking confidently.
Many English learners feel nervous when they speak, but when you talk about your home, the words feel easier because it is something you see every day, something you know very well, and something that belongs to you.
Exactly. And today, we will help you speak about your home using very easy English, simple sentences, and natural conversation, so you can feel relaxed and confident while listening and practicing.
Let me start by talking about my home. I live in a small but comfortable house. It is not very big, but it feels warm and peaceful when I enter it after a busy day.
That sounds very nice. I also live in a simple home. And for me, comfort is more important than size because when a home feels calm, it helps your mind feel calm too.
My house has a living room, a bedroom, a kitchen, and a small bathroom. And even though the rooms are not large, they are clean, bright, and full of light during the day.
I like homes with good light too. In my home, the windows are big, and when the sun comes in, the whole room feels fresh and positive.
In the living room, I have a sofa, a small table, and a television. And this is the place where I sit, relax, and sometimes talk with my family in the evening.
My living room is also my favorite place. I like sitting there with a cup of tea, especially when I want to rest or think quietly.
My bedroom is very simple, but it feels special to me because it is my private space where I sleep, read, and sometimes listen to music before going to bed.
I understand that feeling. A bedroom does not need many things. It just needs to feel peaceful so you can relax and sleep well.
The kitchen is small, but it is very important in my home because this is where food is made, and food brings people together every day.
Yes, the kitchen is like the heart of the home. Even a small kitchen can feel warm when people cook, talk, and share meals together.
When I talk about my home, I feel comfortable because these words are easy and they come naturally. And this is why talking about your home is perfect for A1 English learners.
That is true. When learners start with familiar topics like home, they feel less afraid of mistakes and more confident to speak.
Sometimes people think they need difficult words to speak English well, but simple words are powerful when you use them clearly and confidently.
Exactly. Saying, "I live in a small house," or "My room is clean and quiet" is simple, but it is correct, useful, and real English.
My home is not perfect, but it feels like my place, and that is what matters most to me.
And that feeling is something everyone understands, no matter where they live or what language they speak.
Talking about your home helps you practice daily English because these are the words you can use in real conversations with friends, teachers, or new people.
Yes, and the more you talk about familiar things, the more natural English starts to feel.
When I describe my home, I do not rush. I speak slowly and I use simple sentences, and that helps me feel confident while speaking.
That is a very good habit. Slow and clear English is always better than fast and confusing English.
And today, as we talk about our homes, listeners can imagine their own homes and practice these sentences in their minds.
Exactly. You can listen, repeat, and then talk about your own home using the same simple ideas.
This is not about being perfect. It's about feeling comfortable and expressing yourself step by step.
And every small sentence you speak is a step toward confidence and fluency.
So, if you're listening right now, remember that your home is a beautiful topic to talk about because it belongs to you and your life.
Yes, and as we continue this conversation, you will learn how to talk about rooms, furniture, feelings, and daily life at home using very easy English.
And slowly, without pressure, you will feel more confident speaking English about your own world.
Because English becomes easier when it connects to your real life.
Now, when I think more deeply about my home, I realize that every room has its own feeling, and each space supports a different part of my daily life in a simple and quiet way.
That is true, because a home is not only one place, it is many small spaces that help us live, rest, and feel comfortable every day.
When I enter my living room, I feel relaxed because this is the space where I spend time after work, sit comfortably, and enjoy calm moments without any rush.
For me, the living room feels like a welcoming place because it is where guests sit, conversations happen, and smiles are shared naturally.
In my living room, there is a soft sofa, a small table, and a simple television, and these things make the room practical and easy to use.
My living room is also simple, and I like it that way, because too many things can make a space feel heavy and uncomfortable.
I like keeping my home clean and organized because when my surroundings are neat, my mind feels lighter and more peaceful.
Clean spaces help people feel calm, and this is something learners can easily talk about in English using very basic words.
When I talk about my bedroom, I feel calm because this room is connected to rest, sleep, and quiet time with myself.
Yes, bedrooms are personal spaces, and everyone has a different way of arranging them based on comfort and habit.
In my bedroom, I have a bed, a small cupboard, and a chair. And even though it is not fancy, it feels safe and private.
That is enough for a bedroom, because comfort matters more than decoration.
At night, I like my room to be quiet with soft light so I can relax before sleeping.
Many people feel the same way, and these feelings are easy to explain in English with short and clear sentences.
My kitchen is another important part of my home because it is where daily meals begin and where simple routines happen.
Kitchens are very meaningful places, even when they are small, because food brings energy and warmth into our lives.
I like being in the kitchen in the morning because it feels fresh and active, especially when the day is just starting.
Morning time in the kitchen often feels peaceful, and it helps people prepare mentally for the rest of the day.
I do not have many things in my kitchen, but everything has a place, and that makes cooking easy and stress-free.
Simple organization helps daily life, and talking about these habits is very useful for English learners.
When I describe my home, I notice that I use words like calm, simple, clean, and comfortable because these words show how I feel inside my home.
Feelings are important in conversation, and even basic English can express emotions clearly when spoken with confidence.
Talking about rooms helps learners practice sentence structure naturally without thinking too much about grammar rules.
Yes, because when language is connected to real life, learning becomes easier and more natural.
Sometimes I imagine explaining my home to a new friend, and that helps me practice speaking without fear.
That is a great idea, because real-life imagination builds real confidence.
When learners talk about their homes, they talk about something real, something close to them, and that makes English feel friendly.
And friendly English is the best English for beginners.
Slowly, sentence by sentence, learners start feeling proud of their ability to describe their world in another language.
That feeling of pride encourages them to keep learning and keep speaking.
So, in this part, we focused on rooms and feelings because these are the foundation of daily conversation.
And as we move forward, learners will learn how to talk about daily activities at home using the same simple style.
Step by step, English becomes part of daily life, not something scary or difficult.
And that is how real fluency begins.
When I think about my day at home, I realize that my daily routine gives structure to my life and helps me feel balanced and calm.
Daily routines may seem small, but they play an important role in how we feel and how our day moves forward.
In the morning, I usually wake up early, and the first thing I do is open the window to let fresh air into my room.
That is a nice habit, because fresh air in the morning can make the whole home feel alive and fresh.
After that, I make my bed slowly, because a clean bed makes my room look organized and helps me feel ready for the day.
Making the bed is a simple action, but it creates a sense of order and comfort.
Then I go to the kitchen to prepare a simple breakfast, and this quiet time helps me wake up gently.
Morning time in the kitchen is often peaceful, especially when everything is quiet and calm.
I like having breakfast at home because it gives me energy and allows me to start the day without hurry.
Eating at home helps people feel grounded and relaxed.
After breakfast, I clean the kitchen quickly because I like to keep my space tidy during the day.
Small cleaning habits make home life easier and more comfortable.
During the day, when I am at home, I spend time in different rooms depending on what I am doing.
Yes, each room supports a different activity, and that makes daily life smooth.
Sometimes I sit in the living room to read, think, or simply rest for a few minutes.
Short breaks at home help the body and mind feel better.
In the afternoon, I may go back to the kitchen to prepare tea or a small snack.
These small moments at home add comfort to the day.
When evening comes, my home feels different because the light becomes soft and everything feels slower.
Evening time is often calm, and many people enjoy being at home during this part of the day.
I like sitting in the living room in the evening because it feels relaxing after a long day.
That is a common feeling, and it is easy to talk about in simple English.
At night, I prepare my room for sleep, and this routine helps my body know it is time to rest.
Night routines are important because they help people sleep better.
I turn off bright lights, keep my room quiet, and try to relax before sleeping.
These actions create a peaceful environment.
Talking about daily routines at home helps learners practice the present tense naturally and clearly.
Yes, learners do not need difficult grammar to explain simple daily habits.
When learners practice these sentences, they begin to feel comfortable speaking about their real life.
Comfort is very important for beginners.
Daily routines are easy to remember because they happen every day.
And that makes them perfect topics for English practice.
When English becomes part of daily routines, learning feels natural and steady.
That is how confidence grows slowly and safely.
In the next part, we can talk about people at home and how home feels with others.
Yes, because home is not only about rooms and routines, it is also about people.
When I think about my home, I also think about the people who live there because a home feels warmer and more meaningful when it is shared with others.
People bring life into a home, and their presence changes how a space feels every day.
I live with my family, and being with them at home gives me a feeling of safety and comfort.
Living with family helps many people feel supported and less alone.
In the morning, we see each other briefly, and even small greetings make the home feel alive.
Simple greetings at home create connection and positive energy.
During the day, everyone may be busy, but knowing they are nearby makes me feel calm.
That feeling of closeness is important for emotional comfort.
In the evening, we often sit together in the living room, and this shared time helps us relax.
Spending time together at home strengthens relationships.
Sometimes we talk about our day, and sometimes we sit quietly, but both moments feel meaningful.
Silence can also be comfortable when people feel close to each other.
I like listening when others speak because it helps me understand them better.
Listening is an important part of communication, even in simple English.
At home, I feel free to be myself because I do not feel judged or rushed.
That sense of freedom makes home a special place.
When guests visit, the home feels different, but still welcoming and friendly.
Guests bring new energy, and talking to them is good practice for English learners.
Offering a seat or a drink is a small action, but it shows care and kindness.
These simple actions are easy to talk about in basic English.
Talking about people at home helps learners practice describing relationships and feelings.
Yes, and these topics are very common in real conversations.
Home is a place where emotions are shared even without many words.
Feelings are often understood through actions at home.
When learners talk about family or people at home, they speak from the heart.
And that makes their English sound more natural and honest.
Even simple sentences can carry deep meaning when they describe real life.
That is why emotional topics are good for language learning.
Talking about people at home also helps learners feel confident sharing personal experiences.
Confidence grows when learners speak about things they know well.
In the next part, we can talk about feelings at home and how a home makes us feel inside.
Yes, because emotions are a big part of what makes a house feel like a home.
When I think about my home, the first feeling that comes to my mind is comfort, because home is the place where I can relax without pressure.
Comfort is a simple feeling, but it is very important in daily life.
At home, I do not feel rushed and I can move slowly and freely.
That freedom helps people feel calm and balanced.
I feel safe in my home because it protects me from the outside world.
Safety is one of the strongest reasons people love their homes.
When I am tired or sad, my home helps me feel better.
Home often feels like a quiet place for healing.
I like sitting in my favorite spot because it makes me feel peaceful.
Everyone usually has a special place at home where they feel relaxed.
Sometimes I sit quietly and listen to the sounds around me.
Soft sounds at home can feel very calming.
My home helps me feel close to myself because I can think clearly there.
Quiet moments help people understand their feelings better.
When I'm happy, my home feels brighter and warmer.
Emotions can change how a place feels.
When I feel stressed, going home helps me slow down.
Home is often a place where stress slowly disappears.
Talking about feelings at home helps learners express emotions in English.
Emotional words are important for real communication.
Even simple words like calm, safe, and happy can say a lot.
Simple words are powerful when they are honest.
When learners talk about feelings, their English sounds more natural.
That is because feelings connect language to life.
Home is not always perfect, but it still feels special.
Imperfection makes a place feel real.
I feel thankful for my home because it supports me every day.
Gratitude is another feeling that learners can practice easily.
Talking about how home makes you feel builds confidence in speaking.
Confidence grows when learners speak about things they know well.
In the next part, we can talk about activities people enjoy doing at home.
Yes, because
At home, I enjoy doing simple activities that help me relax and feel happy during the day.
Home activities may be small, but they make daily life comfortable and enjoyable.
Sometimes I like sitting quietly and thinking because it helps me feel calm.
Quiet time at home is important for rest and peace.
I also enjoy reading at home because it helps me learn and relax at the same time.
Reading at home is a peaceful activity for many people.
Sometimes I listen to music while sitting in my room.
Music can change the mood of a home very quickly.
I like doing small tasks at home because they make me feel useful and active.
Simple tasks give a sense of responsibility and routine.
In the kitchen, I sometimes help prepare food, even if it is very simple.
Helping in the kitchen makes people feel involved.
I enjoy drinking tea or water at home because it feels refreshing.
Small habits like this are easy to describe in basic English.
At home, I like doing things slowly, without pressure.
Slow activities help people relax more deeply.
Sometimes I watch something simple on television to rest my mind.
Watching TV at home is a common daily activity.
I also like talking with people at home because it makes me feel connected.
Talking builds strong bonds between people.
These activities may seem normal, but they make home life meaningful.
Normal activities are the heart of daily living.
Talking about activities helps learners describe action words in English.
Verbs are easier to remember when they describe daily life.
When learners talk about what they do at home, they feel more confident speaking.
Confidence grows through familiar topics.
Home activities help English feel real and useful.
And real English is the best English for beginners.
In the next part, we can talk about favorite places inside the home.
Yes, because everyone has a place where they feel most comfortable.
Inside my home, there is one place where I feel most comfortable, and that place helps me relax both my body and my mind.
Many people have a favorite spot at home where they feel peaceful and safe.
My favorite place is near the window because I like natural light and fresh air.
Being close to a window can make a space feel open and calm.
When I sit there, I feel quiet and relaxed, even if the day outside is busy.
A calm place inside the home helps people feel balanced.
I like sitting in my favorite place in the morning because it helps me start the day slowly.
Morning light often makes a space feel gentle and warm.
Sometimes I sit there in the evening when the day is ending.
Evening time in a quiet place feels peaceful.
I do not need many things in my favorite place because comfort does not come from objects.
Comfort often comes from feeling relaxed and safe.
When I am in my favorite place, I feel close to myself.
That feeling helps people understand their thoughts better.
My favorite place helps me think, rest, and feel calm.
A good space supports emotional well-being.
Talking about a favorite place helps learners describe preferences in English.
Preferences are common topics in daily conversation.
Using simple words to describe comfort makes English easier.
Simple language is clear and strong.
Everyone's favorite place is different, and that makes conversations interesting.
Differences help people learn from each other.
When learners talk about their favorite place, they speak honestly.
Honest English sounds natural and confident.
Home feels more special when you have a place you love.
That place becomes part of daily comfort.
In the next part, we can talk about sounds and smells at home.
Yes, because senses help describe home in a richer way.
When I am at home, I notice the small sounds around me, and these sounds help me feel calm and comfortable.
Sounds at home create a special atmosphere that people recognize easily.
In the morning, I hear soft sounds like doors opening and light movement in the house.
Morning sounds often feel gentle and quiet.
During the day, the home feels more active, and I can hear people walking or talking softly.
These sounds make the home feel alive.
In the evening, the sounds become slower and softer again.
Evening sounds help people relax.
I also notice the sounds outside my home, like birds or distant traffic.
Outside sounds mix with inside sounds and create balance.
Some sounds make me feel relaxed, while others remind me that life is moving.
Sounds help people feel connected to their surroundings.
At home, smells are also important because they change how a place feels.
Smells often bring comfort and memories.
I like the smell of food in the kitchen because it feels warm and familiar.
Fresh air also has a clean smell that makes me feel awake.
Fresh air helps people feel better quickly.
In the evening, the home smells calm and quiet.
Evening smells often feel soft and relaxing.
Talking about sounds and smells helps learners describe home more clearly.
Using senses makes English richer and more real.
Even basic words can describe feelings when used carefully.
Simple descriptions are very effective.
When learners talk about what they hear and smell, they speak with detail.
Details help conversations feel natural.
Home is not only what we see, but also what we feel through our senses.
Senses make a place feel alive.
In the next part, we can talk about home at different times of the day.
Yes, because time changes how a home feels and looks. My home feels different at different times of the day, and each time brings its own mood and rhythm.
Time changes how a place feels, even when the space stays the same.
In the early morning, my home feels quiet and gentle, and everything moves slowly.
Early morning often feels peaceful and fresh.
The light is soft, and the air feels cool and clean.
Soft light makes the home feel calm.
In the afternoon, my home feels more active, and the rooms feel brighter.
Afternoon time often feels busy and awake.
I move more during this time and do small tasks.
Afternoon is a good time for activity.
In the late afternoon, the home starts to slow down again.
This time feels like a transition.
When evening comes, the home feels warm and relaxed.
Evening is a time for rest and comfort.
The light becomes softer, and everything feels quieter.
Soft light helps people relax.
At night, my home feels very quiet and safe.
Nighttime is often peaceful.
I like how my home changes through the day.
These changes make daily life interesting.
Talking about time helps learners explain routines and feelings clearly.
Time words are useful in everyday conversation.
Simple words like morning, afternoon, and night are easy to use.
They help organize ideas in speech.
When learners talk about time, their English sounds more clear.
Clear English builds confidence.
Home teaches us to notice small changes.
Noticing small things helps language grow.
In the next part, we can talk about weather and how it affects home life.
Yes, because weather changes how people feel inside their homes.
The weather outside changes how my home feels, and it can make the rooms feel different every day.
That is true, because sunlight, rain, and wind all affect the atmosphere inside a home.
On a sunny day, the living room feels bright and cheerful, and I feel happy and awake.
Sunlight makes a home feel warm and positive.
On rainy days, I like sitting near the window and listening to the rain.
Rain sounds calm and peaceful, and it helps people relax.
On cold days, I like wrapping myself in a blanket and drinking something warm.
Warm drinks and blankets make a home feel cozy when it is cold outside.
On windy days, I can hear the wind moving outside and it makes my home feel quiet inside.
Wind can create a soft, soothing background sound.
The weather changes my mood slightly, but home always feels safe and calm.
That is why a home is important, because it protects us from strong weather and gives comfort.
Talking about weather helps learners use words like sunny, rainy, cold, hot, windy, and quiet.
These words are very common in daily conversation.
Even simple sentences like, "It is sunny today," or "I like the rain," are useful in real life.
Yes, they help learners describe situations and feelings clearly.
Weather also changes daily routines at home, like when I drink tea earlier on a cold morning.
That is a good example of connecting English words with real-life actions.
Talking about weather at home makes English more practical.
Practical English is easier to remember.
Using weather words and sentences helps learners practice speaking naturally.
Natural English comes from connecting words to life.
I notice small details, like how sunlight shines on the sofa or how rain hits the window.
Observing details helps learners describe scenes clearly in English.
These small observations make conversations interesting and real.
Real conversations help learners gain confidence step by step.
In the next part, we can talk about daily meals at home.
Yes, because food is a simple and important part of life at home.
One of my favorite parts of being at home is eating meals because it's simple, comforting, and connects me to daily life.
Meals at home are very important because they bring energy and also a sense of routine.
In the morning, I usually have breakfast in the kitchen, and I like simple food like bread, eggs, and tea.
Breakfast is the first meal of the day, and it helps people start their day well.
Sometimes I make fruit or porridge, depending on how I feel.
Simple meals are enough, as long as they are healthy and comforting.
During breakfast, I sometimes talk with my family about the day ahead.
Talking while eating is a common habit in many homes.
At lunch, I usually eat something light at home because I may be busy during the day.
Lunch is often quick, but it gives energy for the afternoon.
I like to have vegetables or rice for lunch, and sometimes I enjoy simple snacks too.
Snacks are easy to prepare and make people feel satisfied between meals.
At evening, dinner is special because we sit together and share food calmly.
Dinner often feels slower and peaceful compared to other meals.
Sometimes we talk, laugh, or plan for the next day during dinner.
Sharing dinner is also a way to connect with family members.
At meals, I notice small details, like the aroma of food or the sound of plates.
These details make home life feel real and interesting.
Talking about meals helps learners use verbs like eat, cook, drink, make, and enjoy.
These action words are very useful for beginners.
Simple sentences like, "I eat breakfast at home," or "I drink tea in the morning" are correct and natural.
Yes, even small sentences can communicate clearly.
Meals also give learners a way to describe routines and preferences.
Preferences, like what food you like, are easy and useful topics for conversation.
Talking about meals helps learners practice English without pressure.
Everyday topics like food make learning easy and fun.
In the next part, we can talk about cleaning and organizing the home.
Yes, because daily chores are a part of every home and easy to describe in English.
Another part of home life is cleaning and organizing, because a tidy space makes the home feel comfortable and calm.
Yes, simple chores are very important and they are easy to talk about in English.
In the morning, I usually sweep the floor in my living room because it helps the home feel fresh.
Sweeping is simple, but it makes a big difference in how a room feels.
Sometimes I wash the dishes after breakfast or lunch.
Washing dishes is a common daily chore in every home.
I also tidy my bedroom, putting clothes in the cupboard and making my bed.
Tidying helps keep rooms organized and clean.
I enjoy organizing small things like books on the shelf or shoes by the door.
Small tasks make the home look neat and make people feel good inside.
Sometimes I clean the windows because sunlight comes in more easily when they are clean.
Clean windows make a home brighter and more welcoming.
I also like watering plants at home because it makes the space feel alive and green.
Plants are part of home life, and they make rooms feel calm and happy.
Talking about cleaning and organizing helps learners use verbs like sweep, wash, tidy, organize, and water.
These words are easy and useful for beginners.
Sentences like I sweep the floor or I wash the dishes are simple, correct, and practical.
Everyday actions are the easiest way to practice English naturally.
Cleaning also teaches learners to describe routines step by step.
Yes, routines give structure to sentences and ideas.
When learners talk about chores at home, they feel more confident because they are speaking about real life.
Real-life topics make English meaningful and easy to remember.
In the next part, we can talk about hobbies and fun activities inside the home.
Yes, because hobbies make home life enjoyable and give learners new vocabulary.
At home, I enjoy doing hobbies because they make me feel happy and relaxed.
Hobbies are a fun part of daily life, and they are easy to describe in English.
Sometimes I like reading a book in my bedroom because it helps me imagine new things.
Reading is a quiet and enjoyable hobby for many people.
I also like drawing simple pictures because it helps me feel creative and calm.
Drawing is a hobby that lets you express your feelings without words.
Listening to music at home is another activity I enjoy, especially when I sit in my favorite place.
Music can make a room feel lively or peaceful, depending on the song.
Sometimes I play simple indoor games like cards or puzzles, especially when I am with my family.
Games are fun and they help people feel connected and happy.
Talking about hobbies helps learners use verbs like read, draw, listen, play, and enjoy.
These verbs are easy and very useful in daily conversation.
Simple sentences like I read a book or I listen to music are perfect for beginners.
Short, clear sentences help learners speak naturally and confidently.
Hobbies at home also teach learners to describe feelings like happy, calm, or excited.
Feelings make English more real and meaningful.
When learners speak about hobbies, they share a part of their life, and this makes conversation interesting.
Real-life topics always make English easier to remember.
In the next part, we can talk about decorations and things that make a home beautiful.
Yes, because decorations help learners describe objects, colors, and personal style in simple English.
I also like the decorations in my home because they make each room feel personal and comfortable.
Decorations help a home feel warm and welcoming, even with simple things.
In my living room, I have a small rug, a few cushions, and a picture on the wall.
Small items like cushions or pictures can make a room feel lively and friendly.
I like bright colors because they make the room feel cheerful.
Colors change the mood of a room. Soft colors feel calm, and warm colors feel happy.
I also have some plants in my home because green plants make the space feel fresh and alive.
Plants are simple but powerful decorations, and they make people feel calm.
On my table, I keep a few small items that are special to me, like a small clock or a photo frame.
Personal items tell a story about the people living in the home.
In my bedroom, I have a soft blanket and simple curtains because I like comfort and quiet.
Simple items are often the most important for feeling relaxed at home.
Talking about decorations helps learners use adjectives like small, soft, bright, warm, and special.
Adjectives make sentences more interesting and help learners describe things clearly.
Simple sentences like I have a small rug or I like bright colors are easy to remember.
Yes, short and clear sentences are perfect for beginners.
When learners describe objects at home, they practice vocabulary that is useful every day.
Learning real-life words make English practical and easier to use.
In the next part, we can talk about relaxing at home and personal comfort routines.
Yes, because relaxation is a big part of why we love our homes.
One of the best things about home is relaxing after a long day because it helps me feel calm and happy.
Relaxing at home is very important, and it is easy to describe in simple English.
I like sitting in my favorite chair with a cup of tea because it feels warm and comforting.
Tea or a warm drink is a small habit, but it makes people feel relaxed quickly.
Sometimes I listen to soft music while I sit quietly, and it helps me think and feel peaceful.
Music can make the room feel lively or peaceful depending on the song.
I also enjoy reading a short story or a few pages from a book before sleeping.
Reading is a quiet and enjoyable hobby for many people.
On weekends, I sometimes lie down and rest for a while just listening to the quiet sounds of the home.
Short rest periods help the mind feel refreshed.
Talking about relaxing activities helps learners practice verbs like sit, drink, listen, read, and rest.
These verbs are easy and practical for beginners to use in daily conversation.
Simple sentences like, I sit in my chair, or I drink tea at home are correct and natural.
Even very short sentences can express feelings clearly when spoken with confidence.
Relaxing at home also teaches learners how to describe feelings like calm, happy, peaceful, or comfortable.
Expressing feelings is one of the most useful skills in real conversations.
When learners speak about their personal comfort routines, they connect English to their life.
Real-life connections make learning easier and more enjoyable.
In the next part, we can talk about hosting guests and social interactions at home.
Yes, because home is not only for ourselves, it is also a place to welcome others.
Sometimes friends or family visit my home, and hosting them is a very pleasant part of home life.
Hosting guests is a common activity, and it gives learners many simple phrases to practice English.
When someone comes, I greet them at the door with a smile and say, "Welcome to my home."
Simple greetings like this are polite and easy to remember.
I usually ask them to sit on the sofa or a chair because I want them to feel comfortable.
Offering a seat shows kindness and is very common in daily conversation.
Sometimes I serve tea, coffee, or water, depending on what they like.
Offering drinks is a small action, but it makes guests feel welcomed and happy.
During visits, we talk about simple topics like the weather, food, or family.
Talking about everyday topics is perfect for beginners to practice English.
I sometimes show my guests around the home, pointing out rooms or decorations.
This helps learners use words for objects, colors, and places naturally.
I like asking polite questions like, "Do you like tea?" or "Would you like to sit here?"
Polite questions are very useful in conversation and easy to learn.
Hosting guests also helps learners practice verbs like welcome, sit, serve, show, ask, and talk.
These verbs are practical and simple, making them perfect for beginners.
Simple sentences like I serve tea or I show my room are correct and natural.
Using real-life actions makes English meaningful and easier to remember.
When learners talk about guests at home, they also learn polite expressions and social habits.
Polite English makes conversations smoother and more confident.
In the next part, we can talk about weekends and special times at home.
Yes, because weekends and holidays bring a different feeling to home life.
Weekends at home feel very different from weekdays because I can spend more time relaxing and enjoying simple activities.
Yes, weekends give a slower rhythm and a sense of freedom inside the home.
On Saturday mornings, I like to stay in bed a little longer and enjoy the quiet before the day begins.
Extra rest on weekends helps people feel refreshed and happy.
Sometimes my family and I cook something special for lunch or dinner, and it makes the home feel lively and cheerful.
Cooking together is a simple way to spend time and share joy.
In the afternoon, we may play games, read books, or listen to music together.
These small activities create a warm and connected feeling in the home.
On Sundays, I like to look outside the window and watch the weather or nature around my home.
Observing the outside world from home can be peaceful and relaxing.
Sometimes we have small celebrations, like birthdays or special achievements, and even simple decorations make the home feel festive.
Celebrations are not only fun, but they also help learners use English for happy events.
Talking about weekends helps learners describe actions and feelings, like relax, cook, play, enjoy, watch, and celebrate.
These verbs are very useful in everyday conversation and easy to practice.
Simple sentences like, I play games with my family, or we cook together on weekends are perfect for beginners.
Short sentences make English clear and natural.
Weekends are also a good time to practice describing emotions like happy, calm, excited, or relaxed.
Expressing feelings helps learners speak English honestly and confidently.
When learners talk about weekends at home, they can practice using time words like Saturday, Sunday, morning, afternoon, and evening.
Time words help organize thoughts and make conversations easier to follow.
Home life on weekends is simple, but it is meaningful because small activities bring happiness and comfort.
Meaningful topics are the best for learners because they connect English to real life.
In the next part, we can create a final wrap-up conversation summarizing all aspects of home life.
Yes, because reviewing everything in one conversation helps learners remember vocabulary and sentences clearly.
Now, when I think about my home, I realize it is more than just rooms, furniture, or objects. It is a place full of feelings, routines, and small activities that make life meaningful.
That is true, because a home is about comfort, safety, family, hobbies, and daily life combined into one place.
I feel calm when I sit in my favorite place, and I feel happy when I spend time with my family or friends.
Simple moments like sharing a meal or listening to music make a home feel alive and welcoming.
I also notice little things, like the morning sunlight, the smell of tea, the soft sounds in the evening, and these details make home feel special.
Observing small things helps learners practice English while connecting words to real life.
Daily routines like waking up, cleaning, cooking, or relaxing help me feel organized and peaceful.
Talking about routines is an easy way for beginners to practice verbs and time words naturally.
Hobbies and activities at home like reading, drawing, listening to music, or playing games make life enjoyable and help me express myself.
Expressing hobbies teaches simple verbs and adjectives and gives learners confidence to speak about personal life.
Hosting guests and sharing polite conversations makes my home feel friendly and welcoming.
Polite phrases and small gestures are very useful for daily English conversation.
Weekends, special moments, and celebrations give home a different rhythm, and I enjoy them slowly and meaningfully.
Talking about special times allows learners to use feelings, time words, and actions in a natural way.
My home is not perfect, but it is real, comfortable, and full of small joys that make me feel safe and happy.
That is why learners can speak about their own homes with simple words like calm, safe, happy, cozy, and warm.
Even with simple sentences, beginners can describe every part of home life, from rooms and furniture to daily activities and feelings.
And when English is connected to life, learners feel confident, natural, and proud of their progress.
So, the home is a perfect topic for practicing English because it includes everything learners need: people, routines, feelings, hobbies, and simple conversations.
By speaking about home step by step, learners slowly build fluency and confidence in a safe and familiar environment.
Remember, every sentence counts. Even small sentences like I sit in my chair, I drink tea, or I listen to music are correct, useful, and powerful.
And connecting these small sentences create longer conversations naturally, just like we practiced.
Home teaches us to notice details, appreciate simple moments, and express our feelings honestly in English.
That is the true power of learning English through real-life topics.
So, enjoy describing your home, your family, your routines, your hobbies, and the feelings that come with them.
Step by step, sentence by sentence, English becomes part of your daily life, and speaking confidently becomes easy and natural.
Goodbye for now, and see you in the next conversation.
Goodbye.